So, this evening, we've got news that you can use to help you ride with the remarkable Dr. Lotus Richey and the incredible Queen of the Lymphatic Bounce, Pastor Hillary Good. Here is more news that you can use. Come on in, grab a friend, and let them hear news that they can use. Welcome to the show.
All right.
Hey!
Yes.
How are you today, my friend?
I'm doing wonderful. How the world are you?
I am doing wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
If I was doing any one more wonderful, there would be two of me telling two of you about my smoothie that I'm drinking right now.
All right. So what you got in that smoothie?
Tonight, I have some berries and I have some beets. And Hillary, it is totally amazing. You know, the berries kind of sweeten the beets. You know, beets have a kind of acquired taste.
Yeah.
It just so happens that I like beets. But it has berries and beets, and it's probably got a few other things in it. And I like mine pretty cold. So I usually put it in the refrigerator. And here's what I learned. The more I drink my vegetables, the more I want to drink my vegetables. It just does something to my body. My body is like, hello.
It becomes all vibrant.
Yeah, so I just love it. So, Hill, what's been going on in your neck of the woods? You over in Chi-Town? What's going on in Chi-Town? Because nothing much is going down in Washington, D.C.
Well, you know, it's hot. It's hot here right now. And so that's going on.
Yes.
And you know, just pray for Chicago, really. The violence is just, it's too much.
So it's hot in heat and it's hot on the street.
That's true. It really is the truth.
Okay.
And that doesn't help. You know, they cause people's attitude, you know, to get their attitudes to be on 10, you know.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a lot. But
wow.
Maybe they need to drink some water and cool off.
Yeah, I like to drink Izumio. I got some cold Izumio right here, and I'm gonna be drinking that too, along with my smoothie. You know, I just love it. And I got tea. I got tea here. I got a lot of stuff to hydrate. I got my spoon in my cup, y'all, because I like a little Manuka honey.
Well, I'm just drinking my sun water right now that I set out and let the sun do its thing to it, structure my water.
Oh, so wow. Yeah.
Right now. Yeah, I love this time where I can drink plenty of structured water as well.
Awesome. So, Pastor Hillary, you have told me about the sun water, and I've had sun tea before. So one show I would love for us to have a topic where we're teaching people actually how to make sun water, how to make sun tea, or what have you. Because actually this hot water was brought up for me because I was going to have some organic throat coat. And I said, please put a little Manuka honey in it. And I tell you, I don't need nothing else in it, really. I don't need no tea. Just this Manuka honey and hot water.
Yeah.
It was great. So I would say, folks, come on in. Because we got
go grab somebody. News. Go grab somebody. Tag a friend.
Yes, we got news you could use.
Yeah.
And Pastor Hill, what was you saying? Tag a who?
I'm sorry, tag a friend, tag a family member, tag somebody. Tell them to come on in.
Come on in, yes. And I saw Sean Seagal, he's coming in. Angie's already coming in. And many folks all around the world, we know that you are coming in. And for those who are hitting the replay, thank you so much. We love you and we appreciate you. And definitely want to keep Chicago on the radar because it's hot heat, but it's also hot on the streets. And we don't want nobody to get beat from the heat or beat down by the streets. And so tonight we are talking about this wonderful topic called keys to hydration and health. Keys to hydration and health. And so we're going to talk about this. But before we talk about this, we want to ask you to list three things that you are doing to stay hydrated and healthy. Three things you're doing to stay hydrated and healthy. Okay. Three things you are doing to stay hydrated and healthy. Hill, you want to lead the charge? You want to share three things you're doing to stay hydrated and healthy?
Well, I'm definitely drinking plenty of water. As far as right now, I'm doing something. Entering into a fast, but even prepping for the fast, just eating more veggies and fresh veggies, mostly fresh veggies. I told you before, I love my cucumbers. Sliced on the side of everything. They're really so refreshing because I also love my hot peppers, my serrano peppers. And when I eat the serrano peppers, like, oh, it's so hot. And then I eat a cucumber slice and like, oh, it's so cool. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. I tickle myself.
Awesome. Yeah, I had some banana peppers. Today I had some banana peppers on top of my salad. My salad was actually on top of shrimp and pasta, which shrimp and pasta may not be the best dish for you. Yet the salad is always a home run mixed with a myriad of veggies and peppers and stuff like that. I love it. So I know what you mean, Jelly Bean. I know what you mean.
Yes.
So folks, everybody that's coming in, we ask that you go ahead and share this broadcast and tag somebody. And while you tagging, and when you come in, let us know where you come in. Let us know where you're coming in from, and let us know who you're tagging. We want to know that. So I say, Hill, what do you think? We give folks 30 seconds to go ahead and tag somebody and share the broadcast. And also, we'll do one better. We'll give you a full minute. To go ahead and share, tag, and then share three things you are doing to stay hydrated and healthy. We're going to go with the first 30 seconds first, and then we're going to do a peekaboo and then give you another 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
All right.
Hello and welcome to the show. This is more news that you can use with Dr. Lotus Roche and the remarkable queen of the lymphatic bounce herself, Pastor Hillary Gooden. And we'd like you to go ahead and share with someone that you love and care about. 30 seconds is ticking down quickly, so we're going to give you another 30 seconds to also put three things you are doing to stay hydrated and healthy. Are three things you are doing to stay hydrated and healthy? Who are you sharing your hydration and healthy tips with? Go ahead and list them below and tag a friend and tag someone you know. Welcome to the show. All right. So we are always doing double duty, and Dr. Hillary
I'm trying to get my tagging on too.
Hello, Dr. Hillary Gooden is in the house, and of course, I'm getting my tagging on as well as we ramp up this show, because tonight, we always say note takers are money makers and note takers are change makers, but here's the key: you've got to take the notes and put them into action. And so tonight, Hillary, what should they do about these notes we're about to share? Because we got some good stuff tonight. As with every night.
Well, you want to take the notes. You want to take action with the notes, and you want to share your notes. Mm-hmm. Take it down so you can tell somebody else and get it right.
Exactly. So tonight, folks, we are talking about keys to hydration and health. Why is it so important to be hydrated and stay hydrated and have great health? Well, I'm gonna kick the ball over the hill first, and then she might kick it back to me, and we're gonna kind of share our individual thoughts about that, and then we're gonna move right into some questions that one of our viewers sent us, and we're gonna discuss them with you all tonight. Hill?
Well, you want to stay hydrated because your body needs water because it's made up mostly of water, mostly like 70% water. Your organs, your cells, your brain, you need water to replenish that water. And then if you don't drink enough water, the reason why you want to do it, because it can lead to dehydration, can lead to fatigue,
Right.
headaches,
Yep.
heart problems, your heart, what you call it, beating
Palpitations.
too fast,
Mm-hmm.
palpitations. It can make you feel some things that you'll think you may be sick, and you're not sick. You're thirsty. Your cells are thirsty. So, just try to sip on some water throughout the day, that, even before you feel thirsty.
Right. And
Yeah.
and to add to what you said, sip on water that's going to help you. Now, this Naturally Plus, we're both actually affiliates of Naturally Plus, and we both drink Azumia water. Why? Because it's hydrogenized. It has hydrogen in it to help your cells help themselves to regenerate, so to speak. It helps. Maybe regenerate isn't the right term, but let's just say it helps to hydrate the cells at a rapid pace, whereby if you are feeling any type of sickness or anything like that, it helps your body to overcome quicker. And so I'm about
Yeah.
to take a sip.
Yeah. So what's really happening is that your cell can easily absorb this water, this Azumia water. Your cells can easily absorb this sun water that we'll talk about on another day. But that's what's important, because I imagine if this can easily be absorbed by your cells, that means that other plain water that they have purified or done stuff to does not necessarily it's not necessarily absorbed. You can drink it and it runs through your body, and it's not really being absorbed by your body, and
Right.
therefore you're feeling thirsty when you should have been hydrated. That makes sense?
Right. Yep. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. That makes sense to you. Put a 2 in the comment. Put a 2 in the
Please,
comment.
because
Put a 2 in the comment. Thank
I don't
you.
want to confuse anybody.
Amen. So, I wanted to share something with you folks. Did you know that approximately 80% of our water intake comes from drinking water? And the other 20% actually comes from the foods that we eat. All whole fruits and vegetables also contain water. Um, they may not be totally filled with water, but they all contain some level of water.
Yeah.
But snacks on, if you snack on some of these types of fruits and veggies that contain water, it would really help you. And cucumbers, celery, tomatoes, radish, peppers, things of that nature, those things really, really work well in the body. And here, I'm going to share this with you. This is some information that I got that was sent to me, and by the owner of Rugger Wellness, or the founder of Rugger Wellness, Angela Elting. And these are some hydrating fruits and veggies. So, Hill, you want to talk about some of these fruits and veggies, some of them that you like? Let's see which ones we like. And then we'd like our viewers, let us know which ones you like or which ones you don't like and why.
I want to say this too. When I was researching this stuff a while back about the water content and being able to hydrate from eating my water, so to speak. I found that when I got thirsty, if I had something like peaches, cantaloupe, and it's nice, and you're saying it's nice and juicy, but it's actually water, natural water, and it can quench your thirst. Where you feel after you've eaten it, you said, you don't even really want to take a sip of water because you've quenched your thirst, and your cells are sitting there like, oh, that sure is good. Thank you so much.
Yep. Yep.
So I do like cantaloupes. I'll deal with watermelon, but if I had a preference, I'd choose cantaloupe. And I'll know that I love cucumbers, and bell peppers,
Yes, they're
especially
so
the
good.
red, yellow, and
Yes.
orange. They're
Yeah.
sweet and plus they're juicy too. Well, they
Yes.
have water.
Yep. And if you
Yes, and
get them right
what
off
else we
the
had?
vine, oh my God, Hill. My
Oh,
mom's growing some peppers in the yard. And if you get them peppers right off
wow.
the yard and just smell that green, red, or yellow,
Mm,
orange goodness,
yeah, that
because peppers
too.
come in so many different colors. It's just amazing. And watermelon, I really like watermelon. I like strawberries. I like peaches. Just about everything here that I see, I really like. I'm
Yeah.
not really fond of cantaloupe. Um,
Oh, I love
I'm just
it.
not. But
Yeah.
I love the apples, an
I
apple a
heard
day keeps the doctor
radishes.
away.
The
Ah,
radishes,
I love
radishes. I
radishes.
heard radishes, but not
Yeah,
for
I
me.
love radishes. I tend to eat a lot of radishes in my salads. I had a salad earlier today, and of course, I had some radishes in it. And apples, love apples. Grapes, carrots.
Grapes.
I've always
Yep,
loved
yep.
carrots.
Yeah, some
Raspberries.
people say they freeze their grapes. They put them
Yep,
in the freezer so they'd be nice and cold, and oh, it's really good. And
well,
your
mhm,
body knows when it's getting something that's natural, that's
right,
good for you.
right,
It's gonna absorb it, and then your thirst goes away because your cells are satisfied. When your
exactly.
cells are not satisfied, even though you uh, drank some water or you drank you some pop or something like that, you're still going to be thirsty because your cells, you can't fool your cells.
Yep, that's true.
Hmm.
Uh, so here, I want to give credit to Pinterest because this is what someone sent us in, and so we always want to give credit to where credit is due. And this is not something that we just came across and we always sharing this with you. No, we're sharing this because it's been proven. One, it's scientifically proven, but also um, it's out there on social media, and doesn't always mean that's true, but we know because of doing many studies on fruits and vegetables that are very healthy and heal the body.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I said that. So anyway, so anyway, natural fruits
It
and vegetables.
actually it helps the. Can I say this? It helps the body do what it would do naturally.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And here's the thing, they're all natural fruits. And I would
Yeah.
dare say, if you can grow them in your yard, devoid of the pesticides and things of that nature, grow them in your yard and really
Yeah.
taste the real freshness of the fruits when you pick them off the tree or what have you. Here's another thing that I learned actually last week. A wonderful Dr. Lamar Price, shared some things with me about not freezing our produce, because
Mm.
when we freeze something, and I don't want to misquote him, so I might should wait till he come back on the show. Hey, Dr. Price, can't wait to have you back on the show. Um, but he shared the importance of eating fresh fruit and fresh vegetables. So as
Mhm.
much fresh fruit and vegetables as you can get,
Absolutely.
where it's not frozen, but really, really fresh. We really
Yeah.
encourage you to do that. And of course, we have our disclaimer below. We are not medical doctors, so please consult with your physician prior to taking any supplements or doing any exercise that you might even see us do here, because most of typically on Mondays, we do some physical workout. And so I wanted to also share about cilantro, because cilantro is a major game player. It may also provide health benefits in the form of reducing the risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and seizures, or the severity of the seizures, as well as giving you energy, in healthy hair and healthy skin. So those are some tips that you can use, and I double dog dare you to go ahead and write them down. And so Angie has a couple key things that she wanted to say, and she says drinking plenty of water, adding fruits and veggies in my water, cucumbers, lemons, mint is my favorite. Eating more hydrating fruits and vegetables with every meal. So I really want to ask you this, Hillary, because a lot of folks have, they have this eat out syndrome. So a lot of people are eating out versus, really cooking fresh fruits and vegetables and having fresh fruits and vegetables at home. So have you noticed, from your own experience, that as the pandemic, as things are changing, have you noticed a difference in how people around you are eating out or not eating out? And what of your own experience?
Well, I went out, I ate out Friday, and it's good to be out and about, and you still can make healthy choices when you're out. And
Yes.
that's the key. That's the key always.
Yep.
Even if you're buying stuff and you're bringing it home, you know, have you some veggies that you can eat on the side, you know, or something. Just keep in mind that your body, even though your stomach said good to a lot of foods you might bring in, they need, like you were saying earlier, nutrient dense
Mhm.
foods.
Right.
And sometimes this can be really simple, like what was on that list. Pick
Yep.
what you do like. Don't worry about what you don't like. Pick what you do like.
Hmm.
And add it on the
Exactly.
side. Even when
Exactly.
you're out, have them to add it on the side or something. You know what I mean? Just to keep in mind that you got to do, your cells, they're picky.
Exactly.
Your cells not going to just eat anything, even though it tastes
Exactly.
good in your belly.
I
Okay.
love it. I love it. So,
Yeah.
as we're talking tonight, folks, we're talking about the remarkable ability for us to really make good choices
Hmm.
through making sure we understand the keys to hydration and health. And so, I want to jump right into our second piece of information that someone sent in to us, and what they shared was, okay, we talked about foods to fortify your body. We also talked about foods that have water in them. And we talked about drinking plenty of water and the type of water that you should drink. Okay. And knowing that the foods that you eat are made up of water, and these foods quench your thirst. So, check this out. We're going to go and show you some foods that help to quench your thirst. And this is coming right from Baptist Health. Baptist Health Flourish. Okay, we're going to put that right in the chat for you. So it'll be on your side, because we don't own the rights to any of this. Um, and so we want to make sure we give credit to where credit is due. So Baptist Health was so kind to do this article that helps us to be more aware of foods that can help quench our thirst. I think it's just amazing because, like you said, Hillary, it's so hot. It's so hot, right? So while it's hot, people really get
Yeah.
irritated and agitated, like, yo, get away from me. I don't want to be bothered. So
Mhm. Yeah.
we want to show you guys some foods that you can have out, and we showed you some earlier. And so, according to Baptist Health, hydration is important to your overall health. After all, the average human is composed of roughly 65% water, but sometimes you get tired of drinking water, because it doesn't have a taste, or you're bored with bottled water or things of that nature. So we shared cucumbers earlier. Hillary, did you know that cucumbers are 97% water?
Yes, I do. I did, and I kind of figured that out because I loved eating them, and they're just so cool. When they say cool as a cucumber,
Cool as a
there's
cucumber.
really something to that. They're so cool and refreshing.
Yes,
And
yes.
your cells when you're done, your cells are like this. Mm,
Yes.
mm, mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I
Yep.
love it.
And you know what else? I've had cucumber water with lemon or cucumber water and mint. And
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta tell
good.
you, it's just amazing. And
Yeah.
then iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce is 96% water. So iceberg lettuce may not have the same power nutritionally as other leafy greens like spinach and kale and Swiss chard and things of that nature, but it does have a ton of water in it. So if you want to
Mhm.
snack and you don't want to add more inches to your waistline, get you a salad with some iceberg lettuce and some cucumber and some other veggies that you like to
And
munch on.
and you know, and like if you're eating sandwiches, you know, you're sandwich lovers. Hey, that's no problem. Add you those same things that Dr. Lotus just talked about.
Mhm.
Add you some lettuce on that sandwich.
Yes.
Cut up some
Yes.
cucumber. I love to say cucumber. There's some
Cucumber.
cucumber in there, or
Grrr.
and slice
Love it.
tomato on that
Mhm.
sandwich. Now you got a sandwich that your palate is gonna love, but your cells are gonna love too, because there's something on there for
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
All of the
Exactly.
trillions of cells.
So celery is another big banger when it comes to
Yeah,
water. Celery is
yeah,
95% water.
yeah,
95% water. And with celery, it also helps to curb your diet. It also contains a cocktail of vitamins known as neutralized stomach acid. Okay, they neutralize your stomach acid. So if you're having a problem with stomach
mm-hmm,
acids, you might want
mm-hmm,
to talk to your doctor, or you might want to talk to someone in healthcare that you know and trust and that know about the benefits of foods, natural foods, and ask them because celery um, is known to neutralize stomach acids. You hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I have
mm-hmm.
acid reflux. I've got acid in my
Yeah,
stomach." So this
yeah,
vegetable is suitable for heartburn and acid reflux. And
yeah.
this is from Baptist Health Flourish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And radishes, we were talking about radishes earlier. Radishes have 95% water and
Hmm.
they're great. They're rich in antioxidants. So if you're eating radishes, great. If you're not and you want to eat some and you say, well, they don't have no taste or whatever, just slice them up in your salad. Slice them up in your soup. I had some radishes in my soup the other day, and wow, it was just amazing. And then Hill, did you know about tomatoes?
What
Tomatoes
about
have
tomatoes?
95% water.
Oh yeah,
95%
I love
water.
tomatoes.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I love a homegrown tomato. A good homegrown tomato is great. And some people they pair it with low fat cheese or skewer them on with basil leaves and mozzarella, whatever
yeah, yeah.
rings a bell for you. But then
I,
there's your baby,
I like.
green peppers,
Yeah, I was going to say about the
95,
tomatoes. I like
90,
the little cherry
the
tomatoes,
little
but
cherry
I
tomatoes.
especially like the Roma
Oh
tomatoes.
yes, the Roma
You
tomatoes
know,
are amazing. So
those
folks, if
and the
you like
yeah,
tomatoes, let us know which ones you like. If you like the Roma, the cherry, or the just the regular tomato. Yeah, I
yeah,
love I love all the types of tomatoes, and
yeah.
I even like green tomatoes, but I like them fried. They may
Girl,
not be as healthy, but if you got an air
I just
fryer, right?
I just tried green fried tomatoes maybe about 4 years ago, and I was like, hmm, this
Yeah,
is nice. This is nice. Okay.
yeah, they're quite tasty. So, folks,
After I saw that
um,
movie, I'm sorry. After I saw that movie, Green Fried Tomatoes, made me
yeah,
want to
I like
try
the
it.
movie too. I love the movie actually. So, folks, this is just some foods that can help you. Cauliflower, watermelon, spinach, all of these foods, star
Yeah,
fruit, all of these foods have a high level of water in them. And
is
plenty of
kiwi on
fruits,
your list?
veggies, and even some meats can help, you with your water intake. And remember, your daily recommended water intake is 64 ounces. 64 ounces. And you were saying, Dr. Hill?
I was asking if kiwis were on your list.
Kiwis, I did not see kiwis on there. I did not see kiwis on
Yeah.
there. But here's a wonderful color thing. And I'm going to scroll down. Let's see if we see kiwi. Star fruit is on there, but I don't see
Yeah.
kiwi. So
I've
a
tried that
wonderful
before. That's
thanks.
interesting.
Yeah, a wonderful thanks to Baptist Health for doing the research and putting this out here for people all around the world to see. And these are some fruits and vegetables that can help quench your thirst, especially amid all the heat that we have been enduring across the globe. Okay.
That's
And
right.
these things
Absolutely.
can definitely help quench your thirst. All right. I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
You know,
I
and you
like
think
that.
about when you're looking at your plate, how colorful is your plate?
Yes.
That'll let you know if you're on the right road. If you got a colorful plate, that means you got some of those different things, some reds and greens and oranges and yellow, you know. Yeah, I
Yes.
love colorful plates. Yeah.
Because, also a lot of times we get so mundane. We keep eating the same thing over and over and over and over again. And so, quite frankly, we just get bored. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, um, I don't want to eat the same thing. I don't want to eat that. So Hill, do you want to let's take a quick break and come back and then maybe share with some folks some plates that they can utilize. You can eat so you're not so bored. What do you think, Hill?
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to do it. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching the show, and be sure to follow us on Instagram. Like and share and let us know that you care. Also, let us know what other type of shows you'd like us to present just for you. Thank you. So, welcome back, everyone. Tonight, myself and the wonderful queen of the lymphatic bounce, Dr. Hillary Gooden, is we just here, folks, and we're having a great time talking about keys to hydration and health because, of course, we know your health is your wealth. And so we were talking about the fact that many people get tired of the same old type of foods, but sometimes they don't know, okay, what type of foods can I blend together and I can be happy with the taste, with the color, with the nutrients that I'm getting in the body. So Hill's going to share a food that she likes to create in the kitchen to make her health even better. Hill?
Well, I'm going to show you. I've fallen in love with roasting veggies, even beets. You know, because I know that I have a tendency to be low in iron, and so I what let's see what got me started. What got me started was some Brussels sprouts. Now I had concluded that I absolutely did not like Brussels sprouts. Firstly, because I never tried them, and I just said I didn't like them. Then I tried them, and I didn't like it. And then I tried and said, well, maybe if I put it in a smoothie, because I found that I could put almost any fruits and vegetables into a smoothie, into a smoothie, and I can drink the veggie that way. But even then, it just totally took over my smoothie with this bitterness, the Brussels sprouts. But then I went somewhere and they had Brussels sprouts that were roasted. I said, well, let me try this. Oh my goodness, I fell in love with Brussels sprouts because they had a little sweetness to them that was brought out just by roasting them. So I found that I like to get my a flat pan, and cut up my different zucchini, and yellow squash, uh, the beets. I'll do beets, carrots. I absolutely love carrots roasted. Um, I'll cut up some red onions, some big chunks of red onions, and even my jalapenos, I'll put some of those on there. I mean, just different. Sometimes I cut up sweet potatoes and cube them, put those on there, and just have a pan. And that way I can add them to other meals that I'm eating like for a few days. And so, you just have to find how do you like your vegetables, and which vegetables do you like? And so again, for me, in ingesting different vegetables, I began to, um, how can I say, give my palate more awareness of different vegetables because I could put it in a smoothie. And so now I'm not so quick to say I don't like something. If I don't like to eat it, if it don't taste good roasted, and I haven't found anything that didn't taste good roasted, that just really got me with the beets. Uh, then pretty much, I can eat anything. And what's more,
Awesome.
when I do that, I know that I'm doing it because I know my cells, that's what my
Need it.
cells need.
Yes, yes. I love
Yeah,
it. I
real
love it.
food.
Yes, yes. And Ann says, I love roasted Brussels sprouts, but I also love to shred it and add to salad, soups, and stir fries. And I'm telling you,
Okay, sounds
um,
good.
it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Um,
Yeah,
I mean, with salad soups and stir fries and all that. So folks, we're going to share, and thank you, Angie, for sharing that. And hey,
yeah.
Mr. Nelson, we see Mr. Nelson coming in. How you
Yeah,
doing, Mr. Nelson?
from
Let us know
Arkansas.
where you coming in from. Let us know where you coming in from. All right. So I want to share some colorful meals with you, and we're going to write the Pinterest as we shared earlier. So if you are looking for a way to spice up your meal, here's a way. You can have um, um, a myriad of things. You got your potatoes there, you get your asparagus there, and that looks like a little chicken breast there, no skin, which is great. And then you have a grilled vegetables right there, as you see, which is great for you. And all the other stuff looks great too. You see the flamukin toasted pizza is there, and all that is, it looks like it's toasted bread with cheese. And now cheese for women of color may not be the best choice for us, but those who can tolerate cheese, there it is. You can have cheese. And then right here, Ubernatsch salad right there. That looks great. It's got cilantro in it and a myriad of other things. And of course, I'll be sharing this link with all of you. So you can go here and maybe get a little bit of creative and tell us what you're using. Now, this is chicken lo mein. Now, I have been a lover of lo mein for most of my life, and it is a pasta, but of course,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to have pasta. You can have something else. And here, this
Yeah.
is Mediterranean cod. Now, Hillary, do you like codfish? Because to me, codfish is kind of dry, but I have had some that was pretty good, but because it's a meatier fish, it's a little more dry.
Well, I'm not a great big fish eater, but I think cod is okay, and perch, you know. I like salmon, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not a big fish eater, but I
Mhm.
will eat those, and I like it
Right.
baked. Hmm.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And this is latch fillet. I'm not familiar with that fish, but for those of you, if you're familiar with it, let us know about it. Let us know what it tastes like, because we definitely want to know. And right here on the right is some tomatoes, sweet peppers, and herbs right there. And it looks like some onions. So if you don't want a salad with a whole lot of stuff, you can keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Okay. And then here in the middle, we've got all kinds of things with healthy, wonderful vegetables, broccoli, garlic, and onions and mushrooms in there. Just a myriad of things. And then palo, arugula, and pear salad. Have you ever had pears in your salad, Hill?
I don't like pears. I don't like the way
Really?
they feel. They're kind of gritty. Like I don't. Oh, I'm sorry, folks, but I don't like pears.
Yeah. If you think pears are gritty, put a 4 in the comment, because they are kind of gritty. But I actually like them, and I like when they're very ripe, but not overripe, because when they're very ripe, They're very juicy, which another great way to gain water into the body. And so good to see you, Mr. Nelson, coming in from Arkansas. And of course, had to get the fours in there. And so here, right here is another nice, wonderful looking meal. 40 plus amazing avocado recipes that you can use right here from Pinterest. And no, our show is not being paid from Pinterest. We're not being told to share this with you, but we noticed that Pinterest has a lot of great food recipes that you can use that are very healthy from what we've seen and what we've tried. We've tried meals. I know myself, we've tried meals that were found on Pinterest and they were very healthy. The ingredients, it really is what you make it, but if you follow a lot of the ingredients that's on here, you'd be amazed. And this right here is zucchini. I got to look into that because that looks so tasty.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to say again.
I sent you a pic on
you
Messenger.
did?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Well, let me see if I can grab this picture and bring this up. And so, Hillary, out of all the things that you could do today, if you could do one thing in your diet, what would be one thing that you would put in your diet just to add more water to your diet besides cantaloupe? Because I know you love cantaloupe.
I was ready to say cantaloupe because I haven't had any yet for this season. So now I'm just like at a loss for words because that was it. That was my work. That was gonna be my answer because they're refreshing and they go good in a smoothie. They make your smoothie nice and thick and just I'm sorry, cantaloupe is my answer.
She's like, I don't care. Yeah, I gotta choose cantaloupe. I love it.
I haven't had it. That makes me want to go and check the market for some cantaloupes.
Yeah. So see, now people gonna run out, especially our viewers that replay this. They gonna be like, wait a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and get me some cantaloupe. I'm gonna come back and watch the rest of this show. So get you some cantaloupe. I'm telling you, get you some cantaloupe. And we didn't even mention honeydew melon. A lot of people are very familiar with honeydew melon, and it is comprised of mostly water. I don't know how much water, but I would estimate that it's probably in the 90 to 96 percentage of water. And so here I was looking for those roasted vegetables. Can you send it to me again? Maybe
in Messenger.
Okay. For some reason I didn't see it. Can you do it one more time? I just refreshed. And I'm gonna send a hi to you. See if you got my hi.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. Now I just need that from you.
Oh, you want me to? Okay, send it again.
There we go. Oh, that looks delicious. Wow, Hillary, did you roast these? So, folks, if you're looking for something delicious and you want to roast something, there you go. So you roasted those, Hill?
Yeah, just cut them up, put some olive oil on it, olive oil, some salt and pepper. That's it. And then you'd be surprised. I've tried, just try different things. That I like that roasted too. I like that roasted too. So try some different things that you wouldn't normally try.
Exactly. And I see there's some seasoning on there. What did you use?
Just some salt and pepper. That's all.
Just salt and pepper. And you know what, folks? It don't take much. It don't take much because the vegetables have such a wonderful flavor all of their own. You really don't have to do much to get the vegetables. And here, I love, she's doing double duty, y'all. You can add to your smoothie. Thanks, Angie. For the pears, you can add pears to your smoothie, and you won't even taste the grittiness. And Mr. Nelson says, "How about plums? Plums are great." And you're right; they're a huge source of water. Say again.
Yeah, I said they're good when they're nice and sweet. I love plums.
Yes, yes. And so Mr. Nelson said he'd like to get that recipe. So, Mr. Nelson, we would be delighted to share this recipe with you. And as we go from week to week, we will be sharing recipes. And some of the recipes may not be our own. Some of the recipes may come from places like Pinterest or other places that seem to do a very nice job with sharing the wealth and knowledge of how vegetables can hydrate us and keep us healthy, and how we can diversify what we use. Diversify our veggies and fruits. So fantastic. So look, we are almost at the top of the hour. And it's been great. We have shared some wonderful key components about, keys to hydrate, just to hydration and to hydrate your body and to feel better, so that you have better health, so that you have ultimate health, because a lot of times we know that people are walking around here dehydrated. And a lot of people are walking around dehydrated because they're not eating these simple vegetables. And see, Hillary made them right in her own kitchen with a few.
And mushrooms are on there too. Ooh,
yes. Yep. Yep. I see them. They look delicious. I wish I was there right now to get some. But you've highlighted them, and that's great. So because we can, so can you. You can go ahead and get some wonderful veggies and fruits into your life and really saturate your body with the goodness that the earth is giving us. Okay. And so I really encourage people to grow fruits and vegetables in your yard if you can, or make sure you get your fruits and vegetables from a reputable place that doesn't work with a lot of pesticides or anything like that. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and we're going to give you all some words of wisdom as we begin to close the broadcast on keys to hydration and health. Okay, so we will be right back. Thank you for watching the show. And remember, always follow us on Facebook, like and share, and make sure you tag a friend and let them know that you care. Let us know what other type of shows you'd like us to present for you.
Hi, busy women leaders. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling your family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart because everybody's looking at you. You're stressed and overwhelmed. You're looking for answers, for help that's real help, for solutions. I have Vibrant Life Solutions that can help you. I am Hillary Gooden, the Vibrant Life Coach, author, speaker, lymphologist, and pastor. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. Oh yeah, and boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, you say, I need that in my life right now. Let's connect. You can reach me at www.hillarygooden.com. You can direct message me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. Or else if you would like to get on a free 20-minute strategy call, a clarity call, go to bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. That's bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life.
All right. So we welcome each and every one of you to sign up for your free 20-minute clarity call at bit.ly/speak with Hillary. and get your 20-minute free clarity call. And also don't forget to support the broadcast by your love and sharing your dollars and cents with Zelle. You can reach us out at lotusrochet@yahoo.com, PayPal, Cash App, because we need people like you to help us bring greater people from all around the world. Um, and not that they're greater than you, but they're, let me see how I could say this.
They
You're
have
great.
news you can
We're
use.
great. And everybody around the world can stand to be great. But we can't bring them to you unless you give us your help. How about that?
How about that? How
All
about
right.
that? We want to bring you more news you can use from around the world.
Exactly. There we go. What Hillary just said, y'all. What she just said. That's some secret sauce right there. That's some secret sauce. Vote for Hillary, y'all. Vote for Hillary. And make sure you get that clarity call. And so, folks, if you're just joining us, we have had a wonderful time tonight
Yes.
as we talked about keys to hydration and health. Thanks to each and every one of our viewers out there. Thank you for tagging people and starting watch parties or what have you. We just thank you. And we always want to come to you each week with excellent news that you can use to enhance your health, your wealth, and just the way that you live your life from a full, whole, healthy premise. So, with no further ado, I heard that Miss Hillary got some words of wisdom just for you.
Well, this has been one of my favorite shows. I enjoy talking about things of this nature, things that you can do to help your body help you, to have better health, and a whole other lot of other benefits. And so I would say, especially now that it's summertime, and you can go to different farmers markets or your fresh food market in your area and try something different. Try maybe once a week to try something that you wouldn't usually eat or you wouldn't usually buy as far as a fresh fruit and vegetable, just to see that maybe you know that you're missing something that's good for you. And also, I would say, you know, they tell us to read the labels, read your labels, read your labels. But during this time that it's so hot, try buying some of those foods that don't have labels. That would be your fresh fruits and vegetables. That's what I have for tonight. Thank you.
That's fantastic. So, my words of wisdom is do what she told you. Definitely read your labels, read your labels. But on top of that, my words of wisdom are, you know, you have to do what makes you the best you that you can be. And let's face it, when we're not healthy, when we're not happy, when we're not whole, then we're not the spiritual being having the human experience that God intended us to be. Okay. So, with that being said, I want to invite you to join me tomorrow with the Women's Prosperity Network. I will be featured with the wonderful Trish Carr. We will be talking tomorrow about igniting the change we want to see in the world. So make sure you join me there. It's going to be phenomenal with Trish Carr. She is one of the co-founders of Women Prosperity Network. So make sure you are there. It's going to be a live interview on tomorrow. And you really don't want to miss that. So make sure you join us. Come along. And I tell you, the podcast is called Sister to Sister with Trish. With Trish, I say with Trish Carr, is going to be phenomenal. So go there, Sister to Sister with Trish Carr on Facebook.com. She is one of the ladies in Women's Prosperity Network. And if you're looking to prosper, if you are a woman, and if you are a man and you're looking to support women who are trying to prosper, I encourage you and I invite you to come right here on Facebook. Go to Women's Prosperity Network. You can click right there. You can join and you can invite people, because guess what? We want to see you inside of Women Prosperity Networking and prospering. That's right, with Women's Prosperity Network. And again, don't forget to watch me on Sister to Sister with Trish Carr on tomorrow, okay, on Facebook Live. And I'll post a time for you later on after the broadcast, or first thing in the morning. I'll have that posted, so make sure you go there. So with no further ado, we want to thank each and every one of you. We see, hey, Miss Phyllis Weaver coming in from Virginia. We're so happy to have you, and thank you for Angie Elting, Nelson, and just a whole host of everybody else that's coming in, sharing your love, sharing your wisdom, and sharing a peace of mind. And when I say peace of mind, what I mean is the peace of mind, knowing that all you have to do is begin to look really hard at what you're eating, what you're drinking, because those are keys to hydration and health. Until we meet again, we look forward to seeing you on News You Can Use again on this coming Friday. Have a great night.
All right.
Night.
Good night.
All right. Thank you for joining News You Can Use. Tonight's topic was Keys to Hydration and Health with Dr. Lotus Richey and the amazing co-host